Good afternoon, good morning, and good evening, wherever you are in the cosmos. AJ Dodgestar, Intergalactic Mercenary, at your service. And a happy new year to everyone. It should be New Year everywhere now. Since we're, it should be like after 12 o'clock. Yeah, in the UK, so that means we're 0 hours, so that outside the world should also be New Year. Yeah. 2024. And we're going to build a kit from 2013. Something I've been wanting to build for ages. Master Grade Aile Strike Gundam. And Seed was my very first Gundam show. I'm surprised I'd not built this until now. But hey, I did put a poll on Twitter just before the New Year days. And yeah, it was unanimous for building Master Grade for the New Year. So yeah. Funny thing is, regardless of what people voted for, it was a very high chance going to be an Aile Strike variant. Because there's the Master Grade. I have the high grade still haven't built. I previously built the real grade, but I had the real grade Strike Rouge in my backlog. So there was a very high chance it was going to be a Strike Gundam, regardless of the poll. No, I wasn't actually planning to build the high grade, but I've got my real grade on display. It's funny. My second ever kit I built was the real grade Strike. Which is kind of funny. Me at least. Where am I? Losing track of where I am. What I'm doing. Yeah, it's also been like 2 weeks since I streamed, unfortunately. Is between being working a lot over the Christmas period and over Christmas itself being ill with the flu. So that sucked. Like, I'd planned to stream like Boxing Day originally, but alas, the world was not too kind to me. But yeah, Master Grade. This is only the third Master Grade I will have ever built. First one being the 3.0 of the RX-78. Second one being the Unicorn. And then finally this, which I noticed it's because it's from 2013. The manual is still in complete Japanese. Fun facts from what I've learned from reading Wikipedia, Gundam Wiki stuff. The first ever Gunpla kit that had both Japanese and English in it was in 2015, so 2 years after this, with the high grade Freedom. Apparently that was oh, excuse me, sorry. I'm still going to cough a little bit, because while I am technically recovered from the flu, I still have a slight bit of a cough. So, yay. So yeah, I'm living with the parts list. It's at the bottom of the right now, but so it's only included in the original Strike, and included again in the remaster version, is the catapult deck from the play base, which I think is freaking awesome. So that's the only part from like 2003. Everything else is from 2013. 10 years apart. No, funny thing, so we should be starting with the body. We should. That's what the instructions say. However, we're not going to. For one very specific reason. Good idea. Is me spinning all the way around? Yes, that's more easy than arm reach. Because we intend to, obviously, you will put the pilot inside. But I want to paint the pilot first. But I'm not going to paint it today. I'll paint it for the next time. I haven't prepared for it. But Interesting, because it's the remaster strike, and it actually comes with parts for the perfect strike. So we have Kira and Mulaflaga pilot figures, which is nice. So we could have Kira in it, or Mulaflaga, because obviously he inherited the strike after Kira got the freedom. So I might put that to a poll and decide which pilot we put inside. I mean, I'm going to obviously paint the ones in their uniforms, stand on display. Is actually, where's Benager Links? He's over here. Yeah, tiny Benager Links. I'm going to try to knock you over. There we go. Because we've got like little Benager Links here. It's the only time I've painted, the only time, the Master Grade Freedom, the unicorn rather, came with obviously pilot figures, seating, standing, and then of course standard clothing ones. So like this. What I did with these, same with like the all the other characters. I came with like including his dad, and Marita and Audrey. But I did prime them with my airbrush first, and then hand painted it. Oh, I've just knocked over Cardia's fist. They're so tiny, very easy to knock over. They're like on my little monitor shelf in front of my Switch, and I keep knocking over Cardias. There we go. Okay. Fixed it. So, I guess I'll need to prime these with my airbrush before we get hand painted. That way it's a lot easier to paint. Of course, I could just straight up grab the paint and paint directly onto plastic, which we'd be doing with the high grades for like little details and then just scraping off any excess with a pick. But considering it is very small pilot figures, and I don't want the paint running, trying to get the paint back off will be more of a pain in the arse. So getting it right first time is probably a better option. So we'll save the pilots for next time. So we'll skip over the torso, I guess. I doubt I could, yeah, there's no way. It would be extremely difficult to get the pilot in and out. So we'll skip the pilot and go straight to build the head. Maybe. I was thinking build the legs and then kind of like build our way up, as it were. Because the way you should be building it is body, head, arms. Then we got the nice center fold. Oh. Because I've only built like 2 master grids previously, it's really satisfying to look at these. And there's legs here. I love how like you've got the perfect strike here, along with the Buster. That's when obviously Mood, the flag is piloting it, as opposed to Kira, who at this point in that battle he's in the freedom. But I do like it. I've noticed on the runners, it does have the parts for the extra energy packs, and also to modify the backpack. So I'm going to need to keep an eye out for the launcher and striker master grade packs. I'm pretty sure those were P Bandai. They probably were, weren't they? That's gonna be difficult to get hold of. But yeah, I'll probably put up a poll for which pilot to use. I also love the catapult deck it comes with, which, you know, yeah, will be an amazing display base. So we'll start with the head then, I guess. We'll skip past the torso for now and just do the head. Nippers are underneath here. We'll do the head. Oh dear me. Still coughing away a little bit. But we make do. We make do. We make do. Also, I decided one thing. So you know how we've got this jar, we've been keeping all the nubs for the G-Witch kits is almost full, so maybe just keep this G-Witch kits for now and start a different jar for the... It'd be interesting to see how many nubs are just in the master grid compared to the 12 high grades we built. No, 11. We built 12 kits in total last year. Did you see that on Twitter? I was going through all the old kits past year that we've done, and yeah, 12 kits, including the RG new Gundam at the start of the year, which is technically the end of the previous year. Which I keep wanting to say last year, but last year's literally yesterday. So it's kind of yeah. Take some getting used to. That's what words escaping. Right. Well, let's build the head first, because the head's always just like a nice part to look at. I would build the torso, but I want to paint the pilot first. So no torso. No torso. Yet. Right. Oh, so we need the mouthpiece. Number 37 on the armor. The one I'm currently holding. That's perfect. And it's been... When was the last time I built a master grade? I think about it. Unicorn was the last thing I built, and that was before I started doing Gunpla streams. I think. I didn't do that one on stream. I did post it on Twitter, though, on Discord. I never did it on stream. 39 as well? Where's that? Oh, that's the clear part for the ice. Okay. But you can already tell it has a sticker involved somewhere. Oh no, the sticker don't have numbers. It's got kanji. What kind of kata? Have to be paying a lot of attention. Is I cannot read kanakata. Or at all, for that matter. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Right, I need L and H. I don't know which runners are which anymore. I've just got a box of runners. That is the M runner. Don't need that right now. C, don't need that. Is the A runner. Don't need that right now. That's the polycaps. I do need that in a minute. Yes, polycaps, old school. I personally don't have a problem. Polycaps are fine. I know not everyone likes them, which is fair enough. Plastic on plastic, sure, more dirty. That's G. Oh, there's all the energy packs for Striker Pack. Nice. This is going to be a fun and long build, let's be honest. That's B runner with the shield. Well, I need to probably right at the bottom. Close to it. Oh, H runner's a red one. Perfect. Okay. Ah, yes, because I'll put the generation. Number 12. How am I still holding this? Number 12H? Yes, okay. Here we are. Yep, that's the chin and the eye mascara, you guys kind of call it. Eye border. I feel like this Gundam Seed, I should probably have like heavier music, like techno, almost. Almost, not quite. I'm also gonna do the L runner for this next part, along with the poly. Let's find the L runner first. That's F. I don't need that part. I can clearly see where parts of the base is. Let's B. E. Is L? It is L. Number 3. Ah, it's literally the inside of the head with the vents. perfect sense. I'm just thinking about it. It's going to be... I'm going to run out of space very quickly. My caps. Back. Number 3. When it comes to polycap, just cut it directly at the piece. No point in doing a double cut because it's rubbery and it's can't sand it. Plus, they're usually heading out. Like how floppy this is, it feels weird. Because I haven't built up anything with polycaps in a year at least. Because everything we built last year were G-Witch high grades. And at the start of the year, the real grade Gundam. So yeah, we've not built anything with polycaps since the... Oh, I actually know, I know what it was. The high grade Granddaddy Gundam, RX-78. That's what we built just before the real grade. New Gundam, didn't we? I think, yeah, it is. All right, so I know exactly how to use polycaps. Take more than a year. I'm going to be drinking a lot of water today. Quickly check link. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. Also, do I have the lighting right? It seems a bit yellowish. Hang on. Oh, that's more blue. Oh, that's the more yellow. Okay. That's natural. Never mind. That's perfectly natural. Lighting. Well, the only thing I've built since the last time we streamed was that I posted it on Discord and Twitter. The little tiny Star Destroyer. I built that on Christmas evening, on Christmas Day, because it's like, hey, I want to do something. So I built that while watching Empire Strikes Back, because Empire Strikes Back has snow in it, and so that's Christmas. But I'll down this hill. Move my microphone slightly further away, so I don't cough into it. That's the thing, you get ill, it clears up in the throat, and like any lateral mucus is always the last thing to go. Just that lingering cough. Nice chill New Year's Day. Hopefully not everyone's hungover. But you might be. been as fair. I only had one drink because I don't really drink. Ironic because I'm Scottish. We're like, oh my god, you're Scottish and you don't drink? What the frick? Like, yeah, I am an introvert. I feel like just being an introvert in Scottish is also non-existent because stereotypically we are very outgoing. People are like, oh, the Scottish people are very friendly. It's like, yeah, but except for me. I'm an introvert. Leave me alone. Oh, this tune reminds me. Kerbal. Before Science Update came out before Christmas. So, yeah, we need to get back to Kerbal at some point. But there's so much shit I want to do. Never enough time. The thing about being a master grade is like the mouth guard fits in my fingertips rather than struggling to hold it. Also, is my camera squint? I think it might be. Ooh. That was weird. Like the program of the camera just flickered. I love how like the days of my camera cutting in and out are gone. After I realized, yeah, plugging it into the USB port on the keyboard is a bad idea. Plug it directly in the computer. Much better. It's fun to see that I've consistently done Gunpla streams for a whole year. I started like the occasional thing to do, and then the G-Witch hits kind of just solidified it as something I do. Oh, it's flickering again. What the hell? Logitech capture flickering. Strange. That's strange. Right, is that knob gone? It's hard to kind of see it. Definitely I'm going to take my time with. But after 2 weeks of not being able to stream, it's nice to just be back and be chill. I also realized I haven't got the stickers out of their bag yet. Oopsie. Except for the eyes. Also, Master Grade, it does stickers for the eyes? Come on, Bandai. I suppose it has a clear part, so you could very easily paint those eyes. It's interesting how far Bandai's come, because I'm pretty sure the entry grade has color separated eyes. Surprised the Master Grade doesn't. The real grade, I wasn't too surprised about it, because it's still very small. But not on the Master Grade now. Tisk, tisk, tisk. I don't think this one is capable of having lights inside it, is it? I don't think so. I know my 3.0 RX-78, that can have a light in the head. Oh, actually, it does have light in the head. Those batteries have been there a very long time now, I think about it. I should check that. Maybe. I haven't turned the lights on in a very long time. I suppose it's only watch batteries, so it's not like traditional like AA batteries where they full on degrade. I think it's just things that have batteries in Gunpla. I hope to one day get the Master Grade Extreme Unicorn. Still bizarre that it has a battery pack and not like a plug. The base is massive. Come on, include a plug, a rechargeable battery. Well, I think I've seen people do that. They modify it after a rechargeable battery pack, recharge by USB. Like that is a genius idea, but a cost that you really shouldn't have to do. But I get why Bandai has batteries for it, is that's more universal and accessible, I guess. And of course, I suppose if you buy a rechargeable battery pack in a model kit, it would cost a fortune. It's already like a 200 quid kit, isn't it? So I think, yeah, the Bandai not putting in the battery pack, yeah, that makes perfect sense. Because you don't want to make it more expensive than it already is. I need to look up to see if I can get the other striker pack somewhere, because that would definitely be a fun thing to get, and then have it be the perfect strike. Though, when it comes to the perfect strike, I would very much like to have the perfect grade perfect strike. That's like a holy grail kit for me. Maybe by the end of the year. Actually, there's a sort of potential goal for the year. It's to kind of like, all right, expand what we're doing. I do. Because, like, obviously we spent most of last year all doing G-Witch high grades, which I still got, what, so we got, probably got 11 of them done, including the Mirasol flight pack. And there's 26 numbered ones, so I've done 11 of them. Yeah. No. Oh no, I'm counting the... I've done 9 of the high grades. I've done 2 figure rises. That's why I'm counting those as well. So I've done 9 of the numbered kits out of 26. Yeah, because caliber 26. So that's still another 17 kits. Not including P Bandai. I actually worked out mathematically. If I was to be building at my normal rate of 3 weeks per kit, I think I can get 17 kits done in a year. So if I wasn't doing this, I could probably get the entirety of the G-Witch kits finished. But no, we're going to mix it up a little bit this year. I feel like we're going to do, obviously starting with this, then maybe then swap to a G-Witch kit, the high grade, and then swap to something non-G-Witch, something, you know, kind of go back and forth. Of course, there is the community challenge, or we're building Metal Gear Rex and playing Metal Gear Solid, so seeing as how that's close to completion. It's 64% raised, so that will probably get complete soon. So maybe right after this kit, we may end up doing the the Metal Gear Rex instead. I won't obviously start the kit while I'm still building this kit. So I guess next up would be, yeah, MG Rex. Probably the next kit we're gonna build. I don't see the nubs on this anywhere. That's pretty good. Where are the nubs on this? I don't remember. Somewhere I can't see, which is good. On the top? Oh yeah, it was on the top. Okay. Parts that won't get seen, so it's fine. That's what you love to see. You love to see nubs hidden where it's just like it's impossible to see it. Like on pegs and stuff. Right, I need eyes for this. Sure, I could paint it, but I don't wanna. Also, how long are these beam sabers? I'm so used to the high grade ones. These are massive. Cut this bag with stickers open. Yeah, crap, dropped it. Fine. I got it. Also realizing this is the first time I've not had a costume on for my avatar when it comes to Gunpla kits. Since the real grid new Gundam, because I've always put on a G-Witch themed outfit. I could have tried to do like a Kira Yamato style Earth Alliance uniform, but decided not to. Also had no time to do it either, so there's that. So we've got the foil stickers for the cameras and stuff. And then we've also got the marking sticker sheet. But alternatively, we have this. I believe are dry transfers? I think. Version by the backing paper? I think so. I think these are dry transfers. So some of them are the same. I don't know sure if these are for like the backpack or not. I need to look through them all later. But yeah. Options? Yes. That's something they don't. Something that Unicorn came with as well. It had the sticker marking sticker sheet, and it also had dry transfers. Some were just for like on the the nullfoot cage, and some were for like the shoulders of it, and then that was it. It's kind of weird that it only had a couple. Kind of weird. Like dry transfers, I feel like this should just have the every marking. You know, amazing if Bandai included stickers, dry transfers, and water slides, but that would probably increase the price. That said, you can buy official water slides for this kit. Hey Kingslayer, Happy New Year! How you doing? Look like these kind of cat to know which ones are the eyes. Yes, the strike. Finally, I'm building the strike. I've wanted this kit for a long time, and I actually got it 2 years ago now. I think. So it's been sitting waiting for like 2 years, I think, to be built. But it's like master grades. I'm just kind of like, oh, I don't build them very often, you know? Hopefully I got that on right. Well, I think I did. Nailed it. Almost. Just about. Ooh, entry grade Ichiban cookie clear kit. Nice. I think I'm gonna pick up the entry grade strike at some point because obviously Bandai recently announced the option part, so it has all 3 striker packs. I know of Ichiban Kuchi that's like the prize sticker stuff, isn't it? Like it's like a lottery or something, where you have a chance of getting like the fully clear, partial clear, and things like that. Limited edition ones, okay. I've heard the term. I'm not 100%. These eyes are look wonky. I may end up painting these eyes if this doesn't go on right. There's something that surprises me. Doesn't the entry grade have color separated eyes? And yet the master grade from 10 years ago does not. Oh, the blue and red parts are shiny. Nice. Like, limited edition versions of kits are always fun. Like, I've got the high grade Freedom Gundam and Force Impulse Gundam Battle of Destiny metallic set. So the very fateful battle between the Strike and the Freedom and the Force Impulse. It actually comes with extra parts, so it's metallic. You can actually have the sword go run it right through the Strike, the Freedom. So unfortunately, that means the extra parts are one color though. Right, this is very struggling to stay on the head. It's like the sticker's sliding off very easily. I don't like that. I may end up painting these eyes eventually. Entry grade has no stickers either. Wow. Yeah, the entry grade is really making the old high grades look embarrassed, I think. Right, those eyes centered. If it comes down to it, I will just take this head apart and repaint these eyes manually. Which might actually be the easier option. Actually, yeah, if I was going to do that, I'd paint the eye parts first with the gold. And then go back over with the lower part in black. Which is something I did on my real grade RX-78. I broke the sticker, so I just painted it. It doesn't look that great, but yeah. Wait, I have Gundam markers. I could just use the Gundam markers. Idea. I could get the gold Gundam marker. That looks like it's on, so I'll pray it stays on. If it comes off or anything, I'll just redo it with paint or Gundam markers. I mean, I've already skipped over the torso because I'm going to paint the pilot later. Which way does this go again? Oh yeah, tag goes through there. There's a teeny tiny bit of clear, I think, very visible, or like right at the edge. I think the Strike is one of those suits where I kind of want to have every variant of it. Because it was the first Gundam show I watched, so it has a very special place in my heart. So I've got the real grade. I've got a high grade at the build still. Got this master grade I'm building. I want to get the perfect grade eventually. And I think I'll definitely pick up the entry grades because it will probably be the easiest way to create the perfect strike. Alright, did I file this part of the head? I did not yet. I looked up in 45 minutes and I'm still building ahead. Yeah, that's on par for me. I wonder how many streams it'll take. If it took me 10 for the real grade new Gundam, definitely gonna take more than this average 3 I did with high grades. I'm sorry if I cough occasionally. Still recovering a little bit. Cough hasn't cleared up fully yet, but it's getting there. I don't expect a Pokemon stream in a while for like voice acting. That's something I want to do along with just doing more kits, more complicated kits as well. Maybe some painting stuff. Is do more games where I can voice act, like character stuff, so where it's like there's no dialogue in the game, so where I can like do my own spin on it, because that's fun to do voices. Even if it's something as simple as Stardew Valley, because I did that very early on in my streaming, like the first year, the first few months even. I think it's still an old clip from that, from like my very old model. Probably like 3 years since I played Stardew Valley. Think about it. I don't know why I'm bothering with that. Nope, it's gonna be hidden. Oh, I need the polycap as well. That would be important. Right, polycap goes. Oop. Polycaps are hard to hold. A red aerial? Ooh. Nice. Good Rising Wednesday. Yeah, I mean, start of the year feels like the post office are still catching up after Christmas. This polycap is very smooth. Also, I haven't used polycaps in like over a year. Because none of the G-Witch ones have it. Yeah, there we go. Here's polycap for the neck. And then we'll slide in the head. Yep. Beautiful head design. What do we need next? We need some air runners and we need the head cameras as well. About the leg. Tut tut tut. Bandai coming for you. Oh, hey, cool variants. Why not? The thought of Ariel in red's kind of cool. I need a runner there. Considering how many runners this is, it's going to take me a while. A runner, 30, 31, and 40. Oh, 40 the clear part. Okay. That side. 31 opposite side. And while I'm at it, get some of these other parts. Oh, I need to have 40 for that. Almost forgot the clear part for the head cameras. Interesting that the clear part are clear parts. Because, like, you could have just made this the color of the camera. You know? But, oh well. I need 36. On top. Maybe all the parts I need. Might as well. Seal it in there, and oh, it's like, where's that part here? Okay, 25. Where's number 25? I'm blind. Oh, that's already there too. I need that anyway. I get 32. These parts. I need these parts. Ah, that's right. I don't know why I was looking for a white part. It's a yellow part for the fins. Because the other part, the big V, that's the white one. And only attach the runner on one gate. That's impressive. None of these safety nut bits on the end of it. Slowly coughing. I need 29 and 28 as well, which are the sides of the head. Ooh. I'm not actually sure which one's which. It's hard to read that, but I'll be able to tell by the shape. Okay, cool. That should be all of these parts. I do need a little piece of the H runner, which is here. Behind me. Number 13. There it is. Little red head crest. Hey Phantom, how you doing? You having a happy new year? Grab some water. Ow! Bang my arm off the boom mic or microphone arm. doing good. Having a nice chill New Year's Day. Building a model kit I've been wanting to build for ages. Finally get my strike. You have a question? Good. Best way to cut this nub. Probably this way, maybe.
Hello there.
Hi, Keenan. How you doing? What kit would you recommend for beginner? I mean, they do have the entry grade kits now, so those are probably very, I mean, they're literally intended for beginners. Though there only is a couple of actual entry grades in existence. Like what? There is the RX-78, the Strike, there's a version of this. And then, wasn't there a new Gundam as well? Has an entry grade, I think. So any entry grade is very, super user friendly. Apparently, you can even take them off the runners without nippers, because they're like that. They're designed a way to come off a lot easier. So that's the thing. Otherwise, just find a high grade you like the look of and grab that. Though, I've noticed some people say, like, master grades, because they're larger, might actually be beneficial to beginners because they're less fiddly because they're bigger. So in a way, that has a thing. Apparently, this Strike Gundam is very good, like entry level master grade, because it's big parts, easy to build. But at the end of the day, always go with the rule of cool. If you like the look of something, give it a shot. Obviously, high grades are always very easy to do because they're very simple. You would maybe avoid anything that transforms, because those could be more difficult. Otherwise, just get anything you like the look of. High grades are good for beginners. Some master grades, especially newer ones, which are like very user friendly. Like older master grades. I mean, this one's from 2013, but like ones that are older than this. I know there's ones from like the turn of the century which still have screws in them, which is like, yeah, don't get one of those. But any modern high grade, honestly, they're all great. So like whatever show you like the look of, basically whatever you like the look of, if there's a high grade of it, grab it. Get yourself some half decent nippers. Like, you don't need like something like this, single blade disc base. Something like this, like these are Vatican primes. They're double blades, so that obviously the blade on both sides, which then pinch through, as opposed to something like this, which is a single blade. So one side's a blade, one side's blunt, so it slices one direction only. Gives you a smoother cut. Whereas these are cheaper though. I can get the Unicorn Gundam. Well, the Master Grade Unicorn was the second Master Grade I built, so it's not difficult. Obviously, the transformation can add a level of complexity to it. Same goes for like the real grade. I haven't built that one yet, but that would be basically it's like the Master Grade shrunk down, so it's going to be more fiddly. I as much as apparently the Unicorn real grade is a very good kit, I'd avoid it for a newbie. Any of the high grades though, most of the criticisms of the high grades are just on like the knee joint not being the best in terms of how far it can bend due to just the bulky leg. I haven't built any of the high grade unicorns yet. Yeah, the real grade unicorn is apparently very good kit, but it is very small parts, so maybe avoid as a newbie. Master grade would be better. So the high grade unicorns would be pretty good because the high grade unicorn, you can get it in either HUUC. Okay, so that's the high grade. So because you can get it either unicorn mode or destroy mode. So the high grade doesn't have the transformation gimmick. So it's basically, it will be in unicorn or destroy mode. Whatever one's on the box, that's the one you're building. It won't be able to transform between the two with the high grade. But it does mean it's very solid. And you don't have to worry about, you know, fiddling with a transformation gimmick. So yeah, the only thing people would say about the high grade unicorn is just because it's somewhat bulky design, its posability is not the best. Other than that, I haven't heard any issue with it. So yeah, I'd say if you like the look of the unicorn, go grab it if you can. I've heard the Moon Gundam's very good. Like, it kind of ushered in the modern era of high grades. I have lost track of where I was standing. Hang on. Top, bottom, and state of... Oh, yeah, okay, it's there. Like, where was this nub? Here it is. Even holding large parts can be difficult. But it's nice to be able to hold parts that are bigger compared to all the high grades I do normally. Okay, that's one side good to go. Get the other side ready as well. Wondering what Bandai will give us next year. We soon to finish the Master Grade SD Freedom Gundam and Barbatos. Oh yeah, the Master Grade SDs look fantastic. The Freedom's on my list of things to get. But even the Barbatos, you shrink it down to SD proportions. It works so well. I think it's because of the rounded shoulders. It makes it look fantastic in the SD form. But look at both of those kits are apparently very, very good. Who'd have thought Master Grade SD would even be a thing? But it's kind of genius. An untapped market. The band is like, hey, what if we made SD proportion kits, but with the quality of a Master Grade? I'm sure someone at a meeting was like, what? You're crazy. But that's genius. Heavy arms are already built. It's a shame that the modern heavy arms high grade, I think, is P-Band-A. Wait, is it? No. Endless Waltz version is P-Band-A, I think. The standard TV version, I think, is a normal release. I think. Hard to keep track of. So many wing kits right now are P-Band-A. Thinking, you know, because I'm finally building my strike. I'm like, yeah, Gundam Seed Freedom movie comes out in Japan at the end of the month. Like, yay! Oh no, I'm gonna have to avoid spoilers for that movie for months before it comes out here. Because it won't get a Western release for a couple of months, possibly. Here's the thing, Gundam films are very strange when it comes to their Western releases. Because Hathaway came out in Japanese theaters, and then I feel like it wasn't that much longer afterwards it came out on Netflix. And then, but Cuckoo's Dewan's Island, on the other hand, came out in Japanese theaters. Then it was like 3 months later before it came out in cinemas in the UK. And we got one screening, and I missed it. Because I didn't know it was coming. Well, I knew it was coming, I didn't know it would be just for one and only one screening. And then it was like another 2 months after that, I think, where Crunchyroll got it. I shall hydrate. Dr. Plastic, haven't seen you in ages. How you doing? Release Master Grade Narrative Gundam Verkaj and Andrew Stein Verkaj. Yeah, they are. Both coming out this year. It's funny how the narrative Verkaj took everyone by surprise. They're like, what? Really? Narrative? Okay. There are naturally some salty people about it. But, like, it's nice to see the narrative get a Master Grade. Also, something I really love, the Psycho Frame it comes with, because it comes with two runners for the Psycho Frame. One runner is in the red, activated, and one's in plain gray, or deactivated. And the runner is compatible with the Master Grade Unicorn and its variants. So you could swap out the Psycho Frame with the Unicorn. You could basically take the runner with the deactivated Unicorn runner, Psycho Frame, put it on the Unicorn. You got a deactivated Unicorn. Now, if only they could release those runners, I don't know, like a separate pack. Say maybe it comes with a Psycho Frame runner. It has deactivated red, Banshee gold, Phoenix blue. No worries, Blast, Duck. Words. No worries, Duck. You just chill. Enjoy New Year's Day. Yeah. You're gonna get this in, Andrew? Yeah, I might get both. I might. I'm very tempted. Because they're not P-Bandai either, so I can definitely get them at some point. Narrative. Here's the weird thing with Narrative. It's a very, I think, underrated film. The first time I watched it, I wasn't sure I liked it. But the second time I watched it, I enjoyed it more. I don't know if it's because the first time I watched it, I kept getting interrupted. So I didn't get to sit down and watch it all the way through. Whereas the second time I watched it all the way through and just really enjoyed it. You can close up to 20 hours. Ah, damn, dog. You should get some sleep. You need rest. Thinking about the Andrew Stein Verka narrative version. I think people pointed out from like the sleeves iconography, like the black with the silver. Unlike the previous master grades of the Shinanju, it's part separated. It's not stickers. So the Shinanju as finally is the master grade version of Shinanju that has part separated black and silver parts. Which makes you wonder, will there be another version of full frontal Shinanju with the gold, separated gold? Maybe? I wouldn't put it past Bandai to say, hey, here's another version of Shinanju you can buy. This time, the sleeves are separated. Like the real grade, but sturdier. How's the building process going? Pretty good. Just slowly working on the head today. Oh, yeah, they might make that version P Bandai, because, I mean, if they're already giving this Andrew Stein not just standard release, I can see them doing a Verka of the standard Shinanju, the P Bandai maybe. Maybe. But yeah, Doc, the build's going good. They're building the head. Forgetting that it's an older master grade. I say older, it's like 10 years old. So I have stickers for eyes. I've considered painting the eyes, but it looks alright. It looks nice. I might repaint it later. So when it comes to painting, we've skipped over the torso for now, because I want to paint the pilot to go inside. We'll probably do that next time. Give myself time to prepare for painting. Hopefully I can find an opportunity to airbrush some primer onto the pilot first. Because I want to paint it with hand paint it, but I'd like to prime it first. Speaking about the Shinanju, I finally get the RG Shinanju expansion pack. Ooh. I've heard that RG Shinanju is a grenade. Like, it's very flimsy. Requires some glue. Doing the cameras. So that's front and back. Okay. Water. Water. Ah, the ball joint and the waist is fragile. Okay. Ah, the Wilhelm. That's what happens when the Shinanju ball joint. Yep. Last thing you hear before the Shinanju ball joint break. Yep. That or Freedom Gundam's hip. Apparently that's the thing as well. I actually hope I can get the Master Grade Freedom 2.0 at some point this year. Maybe my birthday in April. Try to get that. If I've got the Strike, I need to have the Freedom as well. And the Aegis. And the Justice. And the Duel. And the Buster. And the Blitz. I need to have them all. You can't just have one Master Grade. complete kit. You need to have them all. And then the full mechanics of the trio from Blue Cosmos. Okay, we come off an RG Sananju, but problem is the backpack is super heavy. Put a ball joint, it'll be fine. It's fun to look at like older kits and then realize where Bandai like they know they made a mistake and they've improved on newer versions. Because there's always that early real grade syndrome, as people call it, which some cases I feel exaggerated, other cases okay, I get it. Like, I built my real grade strike, and it holds its weapons perfectly fine. To be fair, I don't play around with it all the time, so that's probably why the joints are fine. I mean, the V-fin falls off constantly, but I haven't touched it in ages, so the V-fin does not move. It's fine. Into that. Ooh. Someone's like told me I should like sand it where it's going to attach the sticker just to give it more grip. It might be a smart idea. Well, hindsight. Hey, there we go. There's a line of model kit that banded yeah. RE100. I mean, when was the last time an RE100 existed? There's a lot of things where like Bandai does a thing and then you're like, oh cool, this must mean this other thing they're going to do soon. And then they never do it. Like RE100 is like, okay, we made a handful of kits. And then the line just ceased to exist. The only good one is RE1. Wait, the Nightingale's the only good one? Really? I thought the Zaku was pretty good, apparently. I guess not. Okay, so let's slide into there. Let's go into here. Totally below that streamline shot, I guess. But when you're holding that, it looks very much like a Spartan helmet. And it's funny how I always thought that would go wedge, but no, it slides over in the front. It's kind of cool and different. It's always fun to see like older kits compared to new kits and like see where things have changed. The song I think it is. As soon as I heard any vocal in it, I'm like, no, go away. I don't want vocals in my background music. Even if it is just a random ho 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 ho. Like, nope. Next song. I think I should build a massacre. Daiku Zaku. Full armor. I don't know. Is it anything to do with the jazz music? It feels like it might be influential. Yep. The thing is, somehow this jazz playlist works really well with Gunpla building, but then it makes you straight away think of Thunderbolt. But the Psycho Zaku and the Full Armor Thunderbolt must be quite complicated kits, especially the Thunderbolt, because it has those covers in the joints, which apparently are atrocious to build. They're the one thing it like brings the kit down. Yeah, apparently, like, because it has those little kind of bin bag. People call them bin bags because they kind of look like bin bags. But it has this like weird sort of like dust covers, I guess they're meant to be, over the joints. Apparently, they're very much a pain in the arse to put them on because obviously it has to crinkle it slightly, and it's over a joint, and it's apparently they're very tricky. So yeah, it's one of those. It's a challenge, from what I heard. But apparently it looks great once it's done. But just those bin bag joint covers apparently are really annoying. Trash bag sleeve, yeah. Apparently they're very difficult to put on. I've never heard anyone say it's easy anyway. Everyone I've ever heard say it's the worst part of the kit. But it looks great afterwards. Now I want to play Kerbal. That sounds like the FEB. Yeah, FEB. Vehicle Assembly Building. Music. Kerbal did just get an update before Christmas, so I could finally play for science. Okay, I think. It's not partially visible now, but it doesn't look too bad. Hey, thank you for the follow. Unfortunately, I can't read. I think it's Japanese. Oh no, it's literally translates it right next to it on my end. Roy? I probably if I pronounced that horribly, I apologize. But thank you for the follow. Much appreciated. Hi, welcome on in, welcome on in. Hope you're having a happy new year. Awesome, Roy is correct. Ah. I'm always glad when I get pronounce things correctly, because I'm always worried of, like, pronounce it horribly wrong. Oh, yeah. Why is there such a gap there? Huh. I realized the rear camera on the brake was there. I thought it would be inside this part. It's further down. Weird. 9 parts. You need to do 6 of the trash bag sleeves, 2 for the head, 2 for the block. Head, 2 for the longest. It's on the body, and 2 for the legs. They're not on the arms. Also, what? Do you have ones for the head? I don't know that on the head. I was supposed for the neck. I guess that makes sense. I need to slide this on the front. Yes. Ooh, careful. I'm not sure if you can see it, but the left eye is ever so slightly out of alignment. So when I'm holding it this way, a bit of light comes underneath, and I can see a tiny bit of clear plastic. Because it's like ever so slightly out of alignment. Actually, no, I can kind of see it. I may actually repaint the... Oh, yeah. I got sidetracked there. Yeah, also, Happy New Year to you too, Royce. Or, yeah. I just said Royce. That's pronounced it. Roy. God, pronunciations. We all love Gundam in here. Yeah, the paint stickers. I might end up repainting the eyes. What is it? I mean, if I'm holding it like this, where there's no light getting inside the head, it's fine. It's only when I'm like holding it and the light's reflecting off of this, I can somewhat see it from the plastic. It shouldn't be an issue. Shouldn't. But I may end up repainting the eyes. I mean, I plan to paint the pilot, so, you know. Maybe when I'm doing that, I'll take the head apart and do the eyes. So should I do a poll to decide whether or not we'll have Kira or Mulaflaga in the cockpit? I mean, it should be Kira because it originally has mobile suit. But then Mulaflaga inherited it when Kira got the freedom, and I do plan to get the Master Grade freedom, so that way I have 1 mobile suit per pilot. Maybe. I'm kind of surprised it didn't have color separated eyes on the Master Grade. I guess color separated eyes are just more of a modern thing. Who's like, this kit is 10 years old. kind of crazy. A little bit. Oh crap! I dropped my little part in here. There it is. Aha! So I cut a little bit off of one of the sponges, so I can get into bits like that. Perfect. Meanwhile, master grade SD, each eye get a clear part. Yeah, I think that's why it looks really amazing. Though, was it the SD proportions kind of easier because the eyes are bigger? But I definitely want to pick up the master grade SD Freedom at some point. All right, predictions. So we've got the Freedom, got the Barbatos. What do you think will be the next master grade SD? I imagine it'll be another timeline. So they won't give us like the Justice or like anything else from IBO. Oh, so the Barbatos has color separate eyes as well. The MG Barbatos is a newer kit though. I feel like it's one of the things they've improved upon, especially in recent years. Considering this is only 10 years old, I feel like having the separate eyes would have been cool, but well. Is my Master Grade 3.0 with the RX-78? Does Strike be the next SD? I don't know. I feel like that might make sense because of Seed Freedom. But I feel like they're not going to do another Cosmic Era kit. I think they'd probably end up... You know what they might do, actually? Master Grade SD Aerial. Because Aerial with SD proportions would be very good. Well, the new Gundam would be good too. I'm surprised they haven't done the RX-78 actually. Which way does this go? Oh, this way. The head, it's not that hard. Hang on, I'm not going to zone right away. Off there. Oh, another one. Hey, Ramses! Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm going to clear my throat there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you, El Ramses, for the raid. I am AJ Dodgestar, Intergalactic Mercenary, at your service. I'm Gunpla builder, sci-fi gamer, Pokemon catches sci-fi. No, don't argue. So that's why I play Pokemon as well sometimes. But yeah, how was your stream, Ramses? Hope it was a good one. What we up to? Where's my shout out command? Yeah. Nope. My shout out command slightly in. Yeah, there we go. L. Ram. Did I spell that correctly? There we go. Ooh. Sorry, coughing weather. My cough from my flu hasn't gone away completely, unfortunately. Yeah. Thanks for dropping in, Ramses. Thanks for the raid. It is highly, highly appreciated. I understand maybe you might be tired, so take it nice. Be sure to chill. Because obviously streaming can be tiring. Ariel got the SD. I suppose Ariel has an SD and Caliburnic has an SD as well. I feel like they might do one of those at some point. Maybe it might not be the next MGSD because I feel like they've probably got it planned already. But it probably wouldn't be the Ariel. But I think it'd look good. Ooh, actually, here's an idea. What if it was like the Exia or the 00 Gundam? That could be good. Isn't it? Master Grade SD. I think it's not on right. Oh, 12-hour stream? Damn. Yeah, 12. If you did 12 hours, Ramsey, yeah, I totally get that. You can definitely, you'd have earned your rest. Okay, Keenan, yeah. Master Grade SD Zako 2, that would sell so well. Yeah, Ramses, I hope you had a really great stream. You definitely get some rest after 12 hours. Where was I? Fins and the head parts. One of those, I didn't expect it to be 12 hours, but here we are. Hey, Dr. Anime, thanks for dropping by. And a happy new year. You too. It's been a good start so far. Also, yes, happy new year to everyone that came in the raid as well. I forgot to say that. My brain is so frazzled. I haven't streamed for 2 weeks and my brain is like, oh, I forgot how to stream. Like, you're a streamer? What? Really? Since when? Yeah, how do I have done a oops accidental 12 hours? Built and painted an entire kit. Wow. Repainted SDXC unicorn and made it look like the eco plaquettes. Ooh, so it's kind of like the dark gray, kind of dark gray black. I think Ecopla. What was it? The core Gundam, which was it? The Platoon armor? Yeah. It was in the new build metaverse thing. I'm tempted to get that. Even though I have none of the core Gundams from Re-Rise, even though I love it. Yep. Oh, black with neon red. Oh, yeah, like them. I know the types you're talking about. The Ecopla has the black with like the neon color. Yeah. Those look sick. It looks sick. Oh, yes. Well, if you're posting it on Twitter, I'll need to look at it. Look it up. Occasionally I just mute the microphone because I'm going to cough. Ooh, yeah, was it airbrush or hand paint? All right, Doc. You go get some rest. You've been up for 20 hours, was it? You go sleep. YouTube Mecha Break. I have seen the trailer. I am interested. I applied for the alpha test, but didn't get in. It looks interesting. It looks fun. Though people are skeptical over it. And like, that's fair. Hand painted, wow. Impressive. Most impressive. I did attempt a hand painting stream at some point, because there's no way I can get my oh, actually I need to follow Ramsey as well. Oops. Boy. No ad. There we go. Followed. We got the press when I did the shout out. Learned a hand paint for last year. Nice. I've like airbrushed one kit because, as many people's brains are, you will find a new hobby and then suddenly you hyperfixate on it and buy things you don't actually need yet, like an airbrush and a compressor, and then you use it to do one thing and then forget about it. That's totally not me. I haven't painted one kit and then have two others primed and left. Nope, totally not me. It's just it takes up a lot of space. Yeah, no, I totally get that. Like, that's why I don't use my airbrush. Is the spray booth requires space. So it's like, I can't use it all the time. I'd like to. But I'd also like to, like, hand paint on camera like this. But I also need more space for that, because this area you can see, this is all the space that's available in this desk. And this camera's zoomed in 10%. The camera is zoomed in like 10% of the actual what it can see. This is an A3 cutting mat, and that's it. That's the only space available. That's why you can see my stream deck, because I've run out of desk. Literally, the stream deck is the edge of the desk. The desk just ends. So having lack of space, I get it. It is frustrating. But hopefully this year, I can improve the setup. Gonna clean up and go to bed? Yeah. You go get some rest, Ramses. You've earned it. The camera's zooming any further, I'm gonna see cells moving. The camera's not that good. If it was, that'd be impressive. I like how I started with I just got a fresh jar for nubs. That's the G-Witch one. This is just the G-Witch kits from the past year. Nearly full. And I have only built like not even half of the G-Witch kits. So, yay. Gonna need a bigger jar. Yeah. These nubs. Got him. Waffle. Happy New Year, Waffle. And welcome, welcome, welcome. The first Scream of 2024 for you, yes. But you're not you didn't get the very first use of it this year though. Someone else beat you to it. $2024 doesn't feel any different. Who got the first Scream? I don't know, Keenan. It might have been you. The first Scream of the year. Oop, that is not going right. That is slightly squint. We're in. There we go. The Strike has such a handsome head, doesn't it? Also, the more parts I put on, the less I can see that tiny bit of clear plastic, because obviously it's blocking in more and more light. Just woke up to do stuff before work. I need sleep. The joy of working on New Year's Day, huh? Actually, I get my place of work will give us a choice. It's like, hey, you can work Christmas or New Year, and like, okay, even though you're gonna give me time and a half for today, you have to pay for my taxi to work, and you don't want to do that. So I'm like, I'll do Christmas Eve in Hogmanay. You get paid double? We only get time and a half. But then they also have to pay for our transport because there's no public transport. So I'm doing them a favor and saying you don't want me to work today because you'd have to pay the taxi driver as much as you're paying me. Maybe more. The joy of living far enough away that they don't want to make you work those days because they know what they have to pay for it. Good. The Gear Azula does have a nice head design. That's true. That's true. When I watch it, any anime MC do really, really badass. I like it. Anyone being a badass in anime? Hell yeah. Wait, that. Yeah. V-fin time. Ow. Stab yourself with a V-fin time. This is why high grades have safety flags. What? I said it was good, didn't I? I agreed. Make all your gunplay come true. I mean, we're trying to theorize what Bandai might give us this year. Yeah, Gira Zulu has a nice head. Most Xeon suits have really cool because of the mono eye. I'm trying to make, is it Gira Zulu? I'm trying to remember which. Is it Gira Zulu the ones from Charge Counterattack or the ones from Unicorn? So, Charge Counterattack one, right? Ooh, Zaku Warrior. Yes. Zaku Warrior is gorgeous. The Gira Zulu is Unicorn. Okay. Oh, what's the one I'm thinking of from Charge Counterattack? There's something else that's something similar. One of the words is the same. Gyaradoga. That's what it is. The Gyaradoga's Charge Counterattack, right? The G40 Zaku Squad. Oh yeah, the G40 Zaku's in the animation were pretty nice looking. It's a shame the G40 Gundam is freaking hideous. I am on that camp. Actually, no, it's not hideous. It's close to being good. There's a couple of design elements of the G40. I'm just like, why? Like, if you're familiar with like Zaku Aurelius, there's Gunpla builds on like YouTube. He did a custom version of the G40 where he like sanded some of the surfaces to kind of just square them off ever so slightly, and suddenly the G40 looked great. It's like small modifications that look great suddenly. I think he also turned the diaper back into skirting armor, and that made it look way better. I know they deliberately did the solid diaper with the butt knee, to kind of like, hey, to evoke imagery of the original Gundam, and it's like, yeah, but it looks like shit. Skirting armor all the way. In fact, you had to add an extra joint to get around the solid diaper. No. Oh yeah, the shield Zaku, the one that had the big shield, yeah. That was kind of cool. Surprised they didn't make any of those as high grades. Another one of those situations where, like, you designed this alternate version and then never gave us a kit. Why? Why Bandai? Why? It's up there with the fact that Bandai never made a master grade of the Origin Zaku. Like, that seems like so strange they never did that, because if they made a master grade of the Origin Zaku, think how many variants of the high grade there is. They could print money with that shit. I would want a master grade Origin Zaku in a heartbeat. I'd also like to get the Origin Gundam master grade, but one of those things where I regret not getting it when I had the opportunity to, because one of the stores here did have the special version, which came with the LEDs and like the mobile suit development poster. I'm like, I should have got that. I didn't realize that was a limited item. Silly me, silly me. Raining. Oh no. Alright. Upper head fins. love having a V-fin that just has one gate and that's it. Even the high grades have 2 or 3. But the runner was designed so well that I guess the mold doesn't need it. And this slides on. Oh, I can see how. Okay, wait a second. Should I be doing these parts together and then putting it as a solid piece? Maybe I should. Think about it. Oh, right, that's just like that. Okay. And then I need the red head crest. Lock it all in place. This is so much easier than when I built the real grade version of this a long time ago. Because this on the real grade is so tiny. I dropped it so many times. And sanding it was an absolute nightmare. That's like, that's smart. That's fine. There's one thing I kind of was wanting to do at some point. I was thinking of master grades in general. I was repaint my RX-78. Because when I built that ages ago, I kind of messed up some of the decal, the stickers. So I kind of wanted to repaint it, get the water slides. Maybe, at some point. Even something this size, irritating to file. It's just giving me memories of, oh god, the real grade was so horrific to file this part. Head crest, let's go. Wait, is that the wrong one? No, that's the right one. Oh, Amazing Grace, nice. There we go. We have the head of the strike. Oh, I thought I muted there. Whoopsie. Sorry. I tapped the microphone but missed the mute button. And then just saw the bar on Streamlabs bounce up. I was like, oopsie. Strike head. It is a gorgeous head. It's something that just speaks to me because it was my very first Gundam show. So like seeing this physically in my hand is awesome. And it looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, technically I should build the torso. Oh, you know, we want to paint the pilot first. Also decide which pilot we're going to use. Do we want to use Hira or Mu? I'll probably put that on a poll later on Twitter. Because I have every intention of getting the Freedom. So if I have Kira and the Freedom and Mu and the Strike, that'd be kind of cool. And Middle Flaga doesn't get enough love. So we've got the head. So what should we build next? I mean, I should build the torso, but I'd have to then disassemble it to the pilot in it. Of course, we'll say, hey, but you probably have to have cockpit hatch closed. You'll never see them. It's like, yeah, but I'll know. I'll know. Maybe just kind of line the head. Oh, actually, you know, let's panel line the head. Yes, let's do that. I'll panel line the head. Because why not? In hindsight, I could have maybe done that before I added the VFin, but hindsight. Actually, I should take the VFin off. Is one solid piece. That's satisfying. I can just remove the VFin as one piece. Probably the back of the head's not on fully, but it really is. Gray in there now. Amen. Clean that right up. Something about panel lining that is just extremely therapeutic. Now I'm trying to remember, is if that is an actual panel line or just a seam? I think it's a panel line. Let's check the box art. Okay, I'm pretty sure it is a... look. A picture of the strike. Strike Gundam images. Quickly decide the head. Or you know what? Look at the line art on the wiki. That'd be easier. We got X-105 Strike Gundam. It is indeed a panel line. That makes sense. Thought it was. Life easier. Funny how panel lines just make things pop a little bit more. And it's like subtle as well, which I always love. And of course, you've gone really thick, then it gets less subtle. I've used the black to make it more like anime accurate. But the gray works beautifully. That being said, on the actual gray parts of the frame, I might want to use the black because I can barely see the panel of the gray. So I might need to do that. It's like these head vents. Maybe. I'm going to do a little bit of black on that really dark gray, because the gray is very dark. Just like, and then not there, there, and inside of the bolting gun as well. To help add some shadow. In there, okay. Gray back, and I think get them fixed in here. One. Too shabby. That was a brand from the cotton bud. Now a little bit of lining on the V-fin. Wouldn't be too much. We're going to take the V-fin apart and do this, but nah. Let's see. A little there, I can't really. Actually, put apart easier. I took it all apart. That goes there. This goes back onto there. And finally the red crest. Right on the head. Here we go. I think that's the head fully panel lined. Beautiful. Right. And what we start on any of the arms are... You're not going to do the bodies in there because painting the pilot. So, move this out of the way for a second. Hey, Vipe. Have a happy new year to you too. Hope you're having a good one. Hope you had a good Christmas as well. Well, I think I'll build just one of the arms. Since that's technically next on the page. And we'll come back to the torso when we're painting the pilot. Move this over a tiny bit. Little coughing away. Yay. Okay. Oh, interesting. So the first couple of parts are... Yeah, so the first initial parts are all the same, identical. Oh, I see, I see. Pretty much the lower arms are identical. Right. D-Runner. Which one's the D-Runner? I think what the hell? That is E? I think it's D. B-Runner. Mechanical parts. Number 19 and 20, which I need both of the... Yeah, I do. And both arms. Put the head on display there, shall we? Ooh. There you go. You can see the head. Now we need some more parts in the polycaps as well. Here. Good old-fashioned polycaps. Something you don't use nowadays. Number 12. I need 2 of those. Only 2 of them exist. That's perfect. Oh, yeah, I feel like I've not seen polycaps are this big in a long time. I'm so used to seeing like tiny polycaps, high grades. So having a big polycap, squidgy, it's kind of fun. And where's third? Well, maybe look at these other parts here as well. Is that fish pogging? We're 13 for there. Polycap. No. 21 and 22. I wonder what point they'll have a master grade for Seed Freedom. Because they've only announced, also because the movie comes out this month now in Japan. Obviously, they've got all the high grades. One real grade, for some reason. They have the Force Impulse Mark Spec 2 gets a master real grade. Because they're just, hey, it's the exact same real grade, just slightly different color. And probably different markings. You think, why not just have that as a high grade to match everything else, and then, or also introduce real grades of the like, Rising Freedom and Mortal Justice as well? But no. And they're just like, nah, they're their own thing. I imagine there'll be a master grades of those at some point. Well, time will tell. Time will tell, as they say. Ooh, there's what? Or maybe I had a thought. Like, we know the Rising Freedom, right? And the Immortal Justice of high grades. What if right after the movie comes out in Japan, they announce some other mobile suit, but it's a master grade? But they're keeping it secret because it's be a spoiler. Like how they kept Calibarn from Sea-Witch secret until after the last episode aired. To reveal the high grade. I mean, everyone knew it was as soon as the Calibarn was mentioned in the show. A bit of filing onto these bits. We don't need too much. Just a little bit. The voice is slowly fading away. I've been meaning to rewatch Seed actually. I've got the Blu-ray, I haven't rewatched it yet. And the anticipation of Seed Freedom. You need to rewatch Seed, and then rewatch Destiny, or so technically watch the remaster for the first time. Because I've never actually watched the remaster version. Or at least I've watched the remaster version for a couple episodes. And then realize I hate the new dub. I need to get so familiar with the sub voices. Because the dub of the first version of Seed by Ocean Group, that was great. But the Funimation dub, the remaster, I'll say different actors, not their fault, or to do with the person directing them. And it's so flat. Barely watched like one episode or two episodes. So it's not fair to judge it fully, but I need nostalgia. They kept the same actors. So apparently that's the thing with how like a lot of Gundam games don't get dubs nowadays. Like Dynasty Wars Gundam, for example, had dubs to the point where the double Zeta characters are in those games. That's the only time they're ever dubbed, because there's no official dub of the show, which is so strange. They dubbed every other Universal Century show, but no, not double Zeta for some reason. Then you get to something like SD Gundam Battle Alliance, and it's only sub. Because at that point, it's probably just easier for them to do that, because then they have to, oh wait, we need to localize it and dub it. Oh wait, different shows had different dubs by different companies, so they don't want to deal with that headache. And they're just like, just not bother anymore. So you're like, okay, do we choose the original dub or this new HD remastered dub for the game? It's like, just not dub it. Which, you know, fair. Oh, I'm thinking about SD Gundam Battle Lines. I need to go back and play the DLC. That was a fun game to play in stream. Was that early last year or late the previous year? That came out. I don't even remember anymore. No, because yeah, there was DLC for Ariel that came out after Season 2 started, I think. I'd already finished the game by then, so it probably came out late 2022 then, I guess. Damn. First time gone. Thinking about it. Right. So after Gundam Seed Freedom film comes out, we don't really know if anything else is coming soon. Oh, well, I suppose the Netflix Western made, what was it, Requiem? Something Requiem. Requiem of Vengeance. That's coming next. I'm going to say next year. This year. I don't remember when. Is it soon-ish? I need to look it up. Okay, what was the Gundam Requiem of Vengeance? I could check out my phone. You got Seed Freedom and Japanese theaters end of this month. What about Requiem for Vengeance? Requiem for Vengeance. Here we go. Requiem for Vengeance. When? Yeah, first announced it Anime Expo last year. When's the release date? Thank you, phone. Make noises. Release. release date. Wait, no. October? That's not right, right? It's October. What? No. Mid to late 2024. There's no way, freaking way it's October. They had a trailer. Normally Gundam doesn't have trailers that far in advance. That would be crazy if it is October, because like that's a long ass gap between Seed Freedom and that. Well, we'll wait and see what time has in store. Obviously, Bandai must be like, or specifically Sunrise, must be working on Hathaway Part 2. That's going to be a trilogy, I think. I think the manga just wrapped up, I think. I'm not sure. And people want Thunderbolt Part 3, but that's like on the back burner, I think, until the manga's finished. Apparently the manga's got really weird. I know what everyone's looking forward to for like Hathaway is seeing Bright Noah a little bit older and with a mustache. Apparently the manga originally had him with a beard. They now changed it to a mustache instead. But there's nothing else between Seed Freedom and Requiem for... And if Requiem for Vengeance is October, that's a big old gap. Plenty of time for lots of duets coming out for like anniversaries, perhaps. Ooh, is there anniversaries this year of Gundam? Let's see, 2024. It's not going to be a major one for the OG Gundam. That won't be till... Oh, actually, no. It would be the 45th anniversary of Gundam this year. So they probably will do something for that. Yeah, 24, because 1979. So I imagine there's going to be something with the 45th anniversary for Gundam. I mean, the 40th anniversary got the Origin Master Grade, I think. The TV version of Advent of the Red Comet, which the third opening to that, such a nice tribute to the original Gundam. Having the footage from the Battle of Loon, but they've gone over it to make it look like old style footage. That was a lovely touch. I wonder what they'll do for the 45th anniversary. Sure, it's not like as major as a 0. But 45, that's still a major milestone. I know Seed's 20th anniversary got the Master Grade Extreme. But yeah, I'm expecting sometime this year they'll probably announce some really nice things for OG Gundam. I guess they'll maybe do model kits for Requiem of Vengeance, maybe? But considering that's a Western produced thing, maybe that's why it's not coming out until October? It seems so far away. And the live action movie hasn't even started filming yet, so that will be a few years still. I mean, apparently, allegedly, it's going to start filming this year. Last I heard, they hadn't even finished the script, so, yeah, with a grain of salt. We'll go polycaps. Very secure. Oh, right. Can't do much with that. I was like, yay! No mark on the polycap. You can't fail that. It is what it is. But it's inside the joints, so yeah. I'm sure there'll be armor covering it. At one point. Internals up the shoulders. Up those up there. Puff. Hydrate. What time are we at? We're at the 4 o'clock nearly. Oop, weird. Refresh that. My preview thing had, weird. How strange. Twitch being Twitch and glitching, yeah. And is Twitch not glitching? Parts. Elbow parts? Oh, wait, I missed a part. I forgot to get D17 off of there. Oof, coughing. Maybe streaming wasn't the best idea. I'm still slowly recovering. Was that any D17? Which is where is it? Oh, there they are. There's like one at each end of it. That's perfect. Now I can start getting off nubs. whenever I hear this tune on the playlist, I'm like, it was a cold and rainy night. This feels very Detective Noir. I appreciate it. Something classy about old detective games. You guys never really watched any. It's just a vibe. Just thinking, right? So if it is the 45th anniversary of Gundam, what could they do? Is the 40th anniversary, you got the Perfect Grade Extreme, or Perfect Grade Unleashed rather. So what if? It's been a while since the Perfect Grade Unleashed RX-78. What if for the 45th anniversary this year they announced the Perfect Grade Unleashed Char Zaku 2? Come on, Bandai, do it. I dare you. I dare you. Not that I could afford one of those anyway, but yeah. And of course, last year was the 10 years of build series as well. And of course, second half of G-Witch. I love how G-Witch just kind of happened. Like, no one was really didn't know what to expect. So, oh, the first female protagonist, cool. And then we got something really great. Where the biggest complaint is, we wish it was longer. The biggest complaint. Oh, you know what else comes out this year? I think was it this year? Because you got that build, Requiem for Vengeance, the show rendered in Unreal Engine. But isn't there also the meta thing? Some kind of interactive story? The meta quest? Something I will not be able to see is I don't have a meta quest. Nor do I really want one. I was gonna get a VR headset and get a like Steam one or something. One that's like actually more useful. Has more applications. Where was that? Oh, also in the bottom. I must sit up straight. Don't slouch. At least not too much. I'm still wondering how long this is going to take me to build. Oh, come to think of it, I haven't panel lined any of these interior parts yet. I do that. I'll put the armor on. And one of these goes inside this bit. Right? Yes. I've not built anything with polycaps for a year. It feels weird. I'm like, why is this plastic so soft? Oh, I had to clear my throat there. Winter. It sucks. I think winter, it sucks because it's cold, you get ill. Summer sucks, too hot, you die from the heat. Can't win. Spring and autumn, though. Spring and autumn. Best times of year. Like in between. Interesting thought. If the planet had not, if Earth didn't have a tilt on its axis, which is what causes the seasons in the first place, if we just rotated on our axis perfectly in line with our orbital trajectory, there'd be no seasons. And the planet's temperature would be more consistent. Because obviously, with the planetary tilt, so like it's like that. And so like, oh, my light source is there. So if the sun's over there, right? Winter, northern hemisphere, summer in the lower. And we orbit around. Oh, summer in the north, winter in the south. But autumn, spring and autumn, pretty much on edge. Fun bit of science. Oh, thinking of science. I saw a thing going on Twitter. Apparently, Gundam or at least Bandai, like, hey, ushering in the technology of the real universal century. I'm like, eh? We're gonna get spelled space colonies? Space colonies, yes, please. Actually, there is a what was it? Society of Lagrange 0.5 or something like that. There's a bunch of people out there who want to build a space colony at Lagrange 5. Which is the Lagrange point. Is it Lagrange 5 or is it Lagrange 3? I think it's the L3 one, actually. It's the L3 or 4. One of the ones that are either ahead and behind Moon's orbit. I forget which. L1's in between Earth and the Moon, the midway point, pretty much. L2 is the one beyond the Moon. And L3 and 4 are the ones like 45 degrees in front and behind its orbit. And then, of course, L5 is the one in the far end. Yeah, opposite the Moon. I think that's correct. It'll be interesting to see when humanity actually starts building space colonies. I mean, I know we want to build casinos and hotels in space. Like, cool, that's one way to do it. How long until someone drops it? And will we bring asteroids into Earth orbit to help build it? Like a NASA or ESA mission that was wanting to capture an asteroid and bring it to Earth orbit for study. A small one, obviously. When it wouldn't pose a threat. We did that. Where's that last year? I don't know what probe name was, but it brought back samples of an asteroid. That was pretty cool. First time that's happened. There's so much cool shit going on in the science. And you're like, take each step towards the sci-fi reality we all want. Like space colonies, universal century, hell yeah. Just maybe not the, colonies being dropped from the sky part, and maybe mobile suits aren't such a great idea. Ba-ba-ba. Other bit. Pull up that into there. That's these parts. I need all these for the lower parts, and then that's the elbow. Yes, or like the elbow joint on the inside part of it. Who's and what? Yeah, thinking like I'm trying. I don't even know when my next stream's gonna be because bank holiday today, naturally. So it means I don't get a work rota until tomorrow. So I only, and I know I'm working the next 3 days, and beyond that, I don't know. So hopefully the next stream will be like either Friday or Saturday or something. Hopefully. I'm hoping with like the holiday period over, I can kind of get back to more regular streaming. Kind of got thrown off with work and illness. to mute for a few minutes there. Like, getting my sister and a friend over. And I forgot I was streaming. Okay, that's one side. Pop that into there. Try not to lose track of it. This is the opposite side, yep. Nice, chill New Year's Day. I'm hoping Seed Freedom gets a Western release sooner than like Cookers to One's Island did. It's having to wait like at least 3 months for being cinemas here, or like 6 months for it to be available for streaming would suck. More than likely I'm going to go to Crunchyroll for streaming because they had Gundam Seed on there. Whereas Netflix does not. Oh, also thinking about it, I guess maybe probably this year they might have the, maybe early next year, have the Iron Lord Orphans Urder Hunt animation, because while the game's shutting down, they're keeping the animation, so maybe that will be next year. Perhaps. Seems how they don't have to start from scratch, we'd get them out sooner rather than later. Maybe. Wait and see. And if the rumor about the live action beginning filming this year is true, that'd be kind of cool. That means we might even get a trailer by the end of the year. Which, for the 45th anniversary, would be pretty good to kind of tease it. Bit of water. I think my voice is like drying out a lot quicker. I'm also drinking a lot more because my throat's still not 100%. But I'm getting there. Honestly, having the flu over Christmas sucked so much. Cough and wheeze. I'm still wondering with the live action Gundam if they're going to do an adaptation of Universal Century, or they're just going to do the original thing but inspired by it. You know, just make it a new timeline. That way they can kind of pick and choose. You know, just take all the tropes and then run with it without having to be a direct, you know, copy. But at the same time, I think we both do and don't want an adaptation. There's like, yeah, it'd be cool to see it, but also, what are they screwed up? I think the director is pretty decent now. But Jordan Roberts. Like, he seems to like Gundam a lot, so we shall let him talk. There was a rumor at one point that Timothy Chalamet was going to be the main character. Allegedly. Allegedly. We shall wait and see. There's so many like rumors going around. It's like, yeah, I'll just wait and see until I see official announcements and trailers. Like everything I see with a grain of salt. Or hell, a whole salt shaker. Okay, that's another. Oops. Yep, and then this part. Clean it up. Also, like the plastic does feel a bit different compared to like the G-Witch hybrids. Like these internal joint parts feel awfully shiny for what they are meant to be. I feel like newer kits have more of that matte finish for the plastic. I'm just thinking again there. I like, yeah, 45th anniversary Gundam this year. Next year, 45th anniversary of Gunpla. So it should be good for special projects I've been cooking, huh? Oh, I just remembered what things are coming out this year. Other than like the Seed Freedom stuff, the High Grade Strike Gundam comes out this year. I think it comes out around about April. I think that could be epic to get, but I also know it's, I think, like 150, 200 quid, something like that. It's like perfect grade price because it's perfect grade size, kind of. So that's probably because of the all the effect parts as well. Most likely. We shall wait and see, huh? We shall wait and see. I'm still thinking like by the end of the year, it'd be awesome to see it. Perfect grade Unleashed Saku. That'd be a good 45th anniversary reveal. Got the perfect grade Unleashed for the 40th anniversary, so why not the 45th? Hmm? Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's 2 elbow joints. Those parts there, and then we're on to this to do, yes, that's the upper elbow and then the lower elbow. The F runner, and then the B runner for the bicep. Yes. Okay. Now, where's my F runner on? What time are we at? 420. Played it. F runner, and that's the E. That's the L. That's the book here. That's just G. That's B. Actually, I need to B in a minute. M. What's that? Yeah, I'll say right. B. B. A. L. Oh, this one. Yep, there it is. Underneath. Okay. Found it. Oh, this is kind of semi. It's interesting to see the plastic that they used 10 years ago. It's very shiny. Like quite glossy considering. It's just, this is interior parts pretty much. I guess it's meant to get that metallic feel, I guess. It's always cool to see how the technology's changed. It's funny that when you reprint these kits, you think they maybe reprint it with newer plastic, but they still just make the same mixture. Because I guess it's designed for that. These parts, X-frame. From 2012, so a year before this kit. So this is from the dual Assault Shroud, I think. The dual and the Buster. This is all the parts that they share are on the Seed X-frame parts. Which is kind of cool. I love to see it when they have like parts that are shared, because in lore they're pretty much the same. 2028 F, 2 and 3, and there's 2 of those. Or thinking, didn't they have a Zaft RAM that It was on the Master Grade Jin. Oh, it's also on the... Is it on the Psycho Warrior? I think it is. It might be. They never built a Goof Master Grade, which seems kind of strange considering it's only an offshoot of the Zaku, but whatever. Though the Geldud Man is a high grade. That looks nice. There's so much cool kits. So of course everyone's like, oh, Bandai, they're not really making Master Grades anymore. At least not standard release ones. Oh, I wonder if they'll get the new Bandai factory operational this year. Because that would be good for production. Ba-ba. Nope, stuck to the zippers. Uh oh. Place that a little bit. I thought it was a very thin layer. I think it's rare I need to polish frame parts back to shiny, but I guess the whole frame's kind of shiny. Speaking of shiny, I do look forward to getting around to building my Master Grade Hyakushiki 2.0. So I would double check the reflectivity of the parts first before I commit to that. Because we did ages, well, like 2 years ago now, build a plated kit on stream and I deleted that archive. Because I was not happy with the reflections. Even though one time I built a kit in single frame. Because, yeah, it's gold plated, you can't file it. Which is kind of funny. And I've gotten the one tiny bit of ray detail. Ay, ay, ay. It was like a raise. Is that too much? Maybe a Bebop. A little bit. Oh, there's something I'd love to see more model kits of Bebop. Because I've got the swordfish too. That I built ages ago. Could do a paint job to make it look nice and dirty. But Bandai never gave us a model kit of the red tail or the hammerhead. Disappointed. That's an F2 one. That's F. Let's say that's okay. Oh, hold on. Luna has awoken. That'll be the medication for her for the fireworks last night worn off. Now she's like, I am awake. I'm Luna, I'm here. The annoying thing about anytime there's gonna be fireworks, you need to get the dog meds so she doesn't get freaked out. You can't control people with the fireworks, unfortunately. Alright, let's get this wrapped up. There's the other mark. I just remembered I need to get the polycat. That would help. The polycat would indeed help. Right, we need 10 and 11, both of them. Some of the joints will be nice and secure with polycaps. Whereas like plastic on plastic, sometimes they're a bit loose. At least when you first build. Well, sometimes they can be too tight and break. But then polycaps can get loose over time. If you play with it constantly, then yeah. Also, see polycaps at the disadvantage of you cannot paint it. Because it's different material. It does not paint well. I think that's the mounting point for the shield, maybe? Possibly. That goes into there. And this, I better close it over. Goes this part, actually. Like, that goes through there. I'll need to get some paneling on this later. And then this clamshell shut over it. There we go. Okay, that's one lower arm. With upper elbow and lower elbow bend. Oh, good posability. Alright, let's get this part done quickly as well. Snub is being a pain in the butt. And that flops there. And in place. And get the opposite side for the polycaps. Starts back. Right. Let's get the polycaps in. Come on. Win. And this one back here. Yeah, I do think that's the mountain point for the shield. And let's try to get that there. Actually, yeah, I can get BA and then literally attach the shoulder parts. Could skip one step. Number 8. Take long at all. Minimizes the amount of parts I have lying around. I need to wrap it up soon. hopefully next week I'll be able to have a schedule again. Should be able to. And have a longer stream as well. That may be like that. On both sides. Well, that's not ideal. Which way runs it? That's front. I can just pop on one of the shoulders. And this has just become the right arm. Or I put if this goes in right. There we go. And it's become the right arm. What is best? Full mechanic aerial or massacred H1? Ooh, well, I've built neither. So, unfortunately, I don't know. Full mechanics aerial is the newer kit. So, maybe that's better, just by being newer. guess it depends on what type of design you're after. Plop this into here, and we now have a. Let's pop in, it is. Hello, Alec. Alex Song. Welcome, welcome. I'm gonna sit part go in. Yeah. There we go. There we go. We got parts of the upper arms. I did skip a bit because I need to wrap it up, unfortunately. But it saves me having loose parts flying around. Just have the arms and the head, and of course we'll get the torso done next time because we're actually probably aim to paint the pilots. You know, and in some parts of Ireland, in some parts of Scotland, and in some parts of the southern US, wine and wine are pronounced distinctly. Wine is pronounced wine, whereas wine is pronounced the wine. Really? I think I'm from the part of Scotland where I just pronounce it wine. So I suppose if you're saying wine is a drink versus wine as in whining, there's like a very subtle difference. Kuhuit. Emphasis on the hip. Kuhuit. Wine. What are you whining about the Kuhuit? Anyway, there, and boop. I have. Right. Unfortunately, though, I need to wrap it up. This food is ready. I'm gonna wrap it up a little bit earlier than I normally would, but hey. Next stream. I don't actually know when it is because I don't know my next free day. Hopefully, it is either Friday or the weekend. Hopefully. So, do make sure that you're following, have your notifications turned on. That way you will not miss a stream. Same as if you follow me over on Twitter or join the Discord. I'll update a schedule on there for next week, ideally. We'll have stream alerts and notifications. And of course, I do put any schedule on the Twitch schedule as well. So that makes it even easier. As for right now, I'm going to wrap it up. And that'll work. We will continue this very soon. It's going to take a while compared to like the 3 frames normal for a high grade. Making much slower progress because it's more complicated. Should I go raid someone? Let's have a quick look. Have a quick look. See. Oops. Couple people doing Gundam. Let's have a look. Ah, V's doing some Gundam. We'll go Red V. He's pretty cool. Right, let's get my raid message ready, shall we? Reinforcements. I probably misspelled. Yep. I can't even spell have right. Is yeah. Followers can use that one. Oops. And subs can use Probably not be able to see my keyboard properly. There we go. Let's go raid. What is it again? The fluffy. Here we go. Raid P. And I. Over this page. Hopefully be back very soon. It won't be like 2 weeks until I stream again because it sucked. The last few weeks just kind of sucked. But I better. Less work. So hopefully we're back to normal. And we're going to be a good start. More Gundam. And more games. So have a good day. Hope you all had a good new year. And I'll see you next time. Or rather, I'll see you around the cosmos. Dodgestar, signing off.